about to go down.
It's lovely pass, and here he turns cleverly. Can he find a finish? Oh, he can!
Skilled by Joshua, and a return right hand. Good counter right. Bullen is hurt. Second right hand. That clipped him as well. Now he goes in for the kill.
Well, Ricciardo is inching into the lead, and Ricciardo that win the Italian Grand Prix!
Eguaveon running the floor.
Still leading the way with Canada in there too, with the Netherlands.
And Musa makes it 4 goals in 2 World Cup matches.
The Monaco Grand Prix! Ricciardo triumphant in Monza.
Through Bowden Barrett and an early touch and an excellent...
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Sports Orbit, coming to you from Leadership Podcast Studio. I'm here with Salif Usman and I remain your host, Afacho Salif Usman. Welcome to Sports Orbit once again.
Thank you, my guys. My pleasure to be back on the stage again. And consider the AFCON is going to gradually. The boys are being celebrated and gradually being separated from the boys.
Actually, in that vein, we have so much in store for you. Of course, we all know that we are in the season of AFCON, so we have a lot of AFCON stories, especially coming from the camp of the Super Eagles. Tomorrow, the Super Eagles will be playing their final Group D game against Guinea Bissau. Even though the Eagles have qualified, but they still mandatory play that game to ensure that they keep the momentum, keep the boys in shape ready as the round of 16 coming. First, we'll begin with the game tomorrow, and reports suggest that Peter Olayinka is set to lead the attack against Guinea Bissau tomorrow. Coach Austin Eguaveon is ready to make a couple of changes in the side, that one against Egypt and the other game against Sudan. With the number of players we have in the team, he feels it's time to give some players a look into at least have a feel of the competition. And moving forward, Salifu, this is a good idea.
Yeah, it is a positive idea, and just like you say, it is a team. And that's how people match it. And since the match, by our own calculations, we do for the coach, we have a different view. But for we as one, we see tomorrow's match as a very not important match, but the same match that they must play. Since Super Eagles either they win or not, either they win or lose, they are already close to the second round, not just close to the second round. They are already topping the. They are already winning the Group D as a winner of that group. So the result of tomorrow match, either the result of tomorrow match, or the game against Sudan and Guinea will alter the table, or alter the table, whatever is wrong, alter the table already. So it's like an equal opportunity, and just like the worker said, that you want to give opportunities to the players who are not playing the game, so that they also, yes, we can't keep on relying on just on the level player. You need to also test what other players can also bring it in, and just like this, I think he bring his respect to that. Then we can listen to him.
Let's listen to what Eguaveon said ahead of tomorrow's game.
I have been long enough with this team as a technical director from afar, but this is the closest I've been with the team, which is about 3 weeks now. And we actually started with quite a number of players, to be precise, 24 on the 4th of January. And on the 5th, we flew out. And the arrival here, nothing happened on the 5th at night because we retired to bed about 2 a.m. And then preparation started on the 6th. And on the 11th, we had to be on the field. So that was why when you see the lineup, these first 2 games, it's a little bit difficult to take risk. It's better to play with people that knows themselves. I can't say, hey, you B out, C in, A out. So it will be a bit of a risk, So that was why we maintained what we had up to this point in time. And we made it clear to all the players. Everybody that's coming has a chance to play. Now, coming to the next game, yes, with qualification secured, with a win in our mind as well, I think we'll give a couple of players opportunity to play. Yes.
Because that was Super Eagles interim manager Austin Eguaveon speaking ahead of tomorrow's game against Guinea Bissau. It's also worth to know that players like Francis Uzoho, Tyrone Ebohi, and Jamil Collins will also have the opportunity to have a look in. And of course, players like Kelechi Nwankali, who is yet to at least be a starter since the competition started. Recall that in the first game against Egypt, he came towards 9 minutes of the game. And against Sudan, he had a bit much of playing time, like 15 minutes. He saw action for about 15 minutes thereabout. But a lot of Nigerians are hoping that you get to see more of some action tomorrow.
Yeah, even me, I hope because we going to this competition where I was hoping that he's going to be the one to match at the midfield. But well, unfortunately for him, he have Joe Aribo ahead of him. And from the first two games played by led by Joe Aribo in the midfield, Joe Aribo and the parent midfielder has been so fantastic. And just like Bobo said, listen to Bobo carefully, he said that he has been though he has been with the team, but not just from the far distance. And if you look at him, his appointment came very short towards the end of the tournament and towards the start of the tournament. And he only have a very short time. The team camp open on January 3rd. Before they can all have to they only have to play January 4th and January 15th they depart Nigeria and here to depart January 6th. So he didn't have enough time to be able to study and who. As technical director, he was not come very close to the team. He just for a far distance. And now he says that okay, we have a very short time to understand who and grabbing the play competition is not the time for him to take a risk. He need to still want to still allow and learn and to play with the player who already established in the team, already know themselves. And that is why he has to stay with the lineup against Egypt and the center of this one, which has worked perfectly. But now, as it's going to say, yeah, every team out of all the 24 players in the team have a very have chance. Everybody have a chance to play. And nobody should want to have a chance to play. And now tomorrow is an opportunity that is willing to give the chance to some players to play. It is now the owner and life on those players to make use of the opportunity that we give to them. So I think that is quite good. And at the same time, just like you say, you still have money back to money. I agree. I agree with you. Yes, we are qualified, but the target is to win all the matches. And because if you lose your match, it may dampen your spirit. So you need to maintain the winning mentality. That it has to continue.
All right. Also, players like Sadiq Umar is also one of the French players who just got the call up also. I'm sure he should have also a look in also. There's this other guy who plays on the right. I don't know, I'm forgetting his name now. No, this guy that dribbles too much, who a lot of Nigerians have. Ezuke, yeah. So players like Ezuke too should see some action. I think
Educate came in the match against Egypt, but what everyone has said that even you agree with me that Educate fantastic player, but his own better one be that he's trying to always be like a selfish player.
That's the problem.
But this is a teamwork. It's not an individual sport. It's not athletic. It's not a tennis. It's a teamwork. You need to play with your player to that's what they call team. It's not only you on the pitch. So if you have a ball, look at the opponent to kick the ball. When you have a chance, all that you must go and to show yourself. It doesn't arise in a teamwork. You need to find way to be a team player.
Away from that, still on to AFCON, where Nigeria are likely to face either Algeria, Senegal, or Tunisia in the round of 16. And this is as a result of, with the permutations going into the Nations Cup, some of these countries have failed to live up to expectations. So these three teams might likely finish as one of the third best losers. So in that case, Nigeria is likely to face the best losers from either Group B, E, or F, and of which Algeria are in Group B, Senegal are in Group E, while Tunisia are in Group F. And if we're looking at these three teams, Nigeria might likely face up with in the round of 16. If you are going to, you should be ready to play any team, but if you're going to choose the lesser of the evils among these three teams, if you're meeting any of them, who, in your estimation, do you think Nigeria should come up against?
just like you say, I think if the producer can show us the table, show us the table of the AFCON, so that we can be able to analyze it critically. And yes, there's a competition, just like the competition is already going on, and because going the performance of that, I don't think, from my own observation, Senegal, I don't think Senegal is going to be one of the. I don't think Senegal will be the best loser from their group. And at the same time, even Tunisia, if you look at the table critically, if you look at the group B, Senegal is already second on that group. And they still have their last match against their last match is against Malawi. Isn't it? Their last match is against Malawi again.
I think that happens. Supposing Malawi beat Senegal, Senegal will still be on 4 points, while Malawi will have about 6 points.
Zimbabwe is already out.
Yeah, so that's why they say likely. It's not like it's so it's a possibility. We've seen so many upsets in this competition, so we should be ready to expect anything.
Well, just like you say earlier, I think it's Super Eagles going by their performance in it. I don't think Super Eagles should be one of any other team. And in the blood, if you are going for a count, you are going for a fight, you should be ready to face anything, and that will make you be a champion. You don't go for a tournament and begin to select who's team to play, who's team not to play. You should be ready. If you want to put that you're a champion, you should be ready to face anybody that comes your way. So either you bring on Nigeria, bring on Senegal, bring on Tunisia. I think Super Eagles has proved that yes, they have that they have to stand anything. Even yes, in a group like this, sometimes it's very deceptive because if you are to judge by their performance in the first 2 round matches, you see that okay, they were but when they come against the top team like Nigeria, they rise up their camera, will also be dangerous for the Super Eagles. But just like you say, Super Eagles at level he has seen that Super Eagles don't put for us to have put the match against Egypt and the match against Sudan. I think any opponent coming against Nigeria should be one of them, not Nigeria, the one of anything. So I think Super Eagles has what it takes to confront anything in this competition. And
if you look at Group E, for instance, where we have Cote d'Ivoire, Equatorial Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Algeria. So far, Algeria has just 1 point. But if they are able to bag all 3 points tomorrow, that will take them to about 4 points. Okay, their next game is against
Cote d'Ivoire. Against Cote
which
d'Ivoire,
is a very, very,
very difficult one.
But for instance, if they are eventually able to bag all 3 points, that takes them to 4 points. Cote d'Ivoire will still have 4 points. So Equatorial Guinea even has a chance of even topping this group, depending on the result. So it's still a very open group, very dicey.
Even Sierra Leone still have a chance of
having the chance, exactly. So it's a very funny group, very open one.
Very deadly.
And now going to group F also, where we have also Gambia, Mali, Tunisia, Mauritania. Gambia, Mali, all on 4 points. Tunisia 3 points. A win against
Tunisia next match is against Gambia. And so, which is going to be very dicey.
Very tough. But so in case Tunisia wins that one, that takes them to another 6 points. But for Mauritania, it's completely out of it. Yeah. It's completely out of it because even if they win, the goal difference will still count against them because right now they have a -5 goal difference. So
Mauritania is already out.
It's out of it completely. So it's between Tunisia, Mali, and Gambia.
It's against Mali.
Exactly. And I think Mali will want to actually consolidate on this one, and Mauritania are yet to, I think they won. They went yet to win any match. So they've turned out to be the whipping boys of that team. So I'm sure Mali will be able to capitalize on that, and Gambia, Tunisia should be able to battle it out and see if one of them qualifies automatically and one of them ends up as one of the best losers in the team.
Draw football both sides.
Both sides of the team. So it's very open group. All right.
Yesterday we were talking about some acrimonies or bitterness in the camps, and it's good. It's good that the captain of the Ahmed Musa went out and posted a video of the team showing that what people are saying outside is not true. That we are one united family and I think we can start up to show in Nigeria that all people are saying outside that they are the division in the team. The teams are from the mood of the one from the to see what we are saying. You see that the teams are perfectly united.
All right, we'll go on a short break. When we come back, we'll play you that video from Ahmed Musa. Actually, it was recorded on his Instagram live where the team was in harmony, and so all talk of rumors of splitting the camp, bitterness, and all of that has been full, cannot be laid to rest. We'll go for a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue. Don't go nowhere.
For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Welcome back from that break. Before we went on break, we were talking about rumors that we got yesterday about some differences, some bitterness happening in the camp of the Eagles. But Super Eagles captain Ahmed Musa has posted a video on his Instagram Live, which showed that the players were all together, were all in harmony, and everything so far so good is fine in the camp. Maybe have a look at that video. So viewers.
Allah ka kyale gani wanda mun bai shiga ne wallahi. Wallan guys. Wallahi ba kai sa ba wallahi.
All right, so that was a video uploaded from Ahmed Musa's Instagram Live, just having a video of the team while they were having a dinner after one of their training sessions. And we can all see that there is peace, there's harmony, and there's plenty of fun going on in that atmosphere. So I really don't know where these stories of bitterness in the camp were emanating from. Simple, like you said, sometimes players, agents, sometimes these things come from outside to just sort of like disturb the peace of the camp.
Yes, and just like you say, and it's good. I commend Ahmed Musa for because he was the one that came out to come to interview debunking that story, and he has went a bit further to show Nigeria, what people are saying that no, we are all united and we are friendly. There's a peaceful camp. So I commend Ahmed Musa for his effort, and that is leadership at the display. He's showing leadership to show that no. In ordinary, many people will complain that Ahmed Musa should be the one to feel bitter and that they are not play. But he has shown leadership and shown that no, what people are saying is not true. We are all one from the other. Everyone is happy that we are progressing. And what is matter is that the team is progressing. So that's how you do, and thank God that tomorrow is another opportunity. That you are not playing today. You are still a member of the team. That you are not playing today, you will play tomorrow. Super Eagles, by the grace of God, Super Eagles, they still have about 5 matches to play. 5 matches to play before the end of this tournament if they go to the final. So they still have opportunity for anybody to play.
All right, away from that, but still on the Eagles, where of course former Super Eagles coach Genatro has come out to say that while he was the gaffer of Super Eagles, some certain persons which he has not named did not want him to play Moses Simon at all, and he made this statement in the light of Moses Simon's recent performance where he bagged the man of the match performance against Sudan, and even against the game against Egypt. Some people made a case that look, Moses Simon deserved to be man of the match, but Genatro said that yes, some people complain about Moses' form under Genatro, and he has come out to say some people actually wanted him to drop Moses Simon from the squad, but he stuck to his gun. According to him, he said, when I was a coach, a lot of people wanted me to drop him, but he is very important to my team. Rob spoke on the TV station in France.
Roy just said it's an indictment on himself. When there's many Nigerians, no Nigerians have interest for any particular player, provided you are doing the one you are playing with. But it's unfortunate that Raw, under him, Moses Simon could not be effective. And that could be attributed to his own technical ineptitude. He was not able to effectively put the team together to make Simon to play. But you can see that nobody will take over from him just less than 2 weeks has not been able to put the team together and ensure that Moses Simon is enjoying the play pattern. So it's a teamwork. If your opponent, your colleagues are not effective, it also affects your performance. There's no Moses Simon cannot be just a single tree in the forest. So he has to play with it. For you to sign, it depends on the contribution from your teammates. So that means if your teammates are not performing, you can't perform well. So all that is what he's trying to say to take a credit that he's the one that discovered Simon, that he was the one that made Simon. He just is an self-indictment. It shows that he don't even know what he was doing. If he know what he was doing, people are not with South from him. Now everybody is singing, praising. But within not just within that, within Africa, even the Cameroonians are dropping off to have a feeling, to have a touch of Moses Simon. So then the Raw, I think he has no case here. He should blame himself that Moses Simon was not able to perform under him.
Well, Moses Simon himself actually spoke in an interview. He said, under Coach Eguaveon, the difference is that Eguaveon has given him a free room to operate on that left side, but under Raw, he was a bit restrictive in his forward forward, and that has been a clear difference in his game so far that we've seen. Away from that, yesterday some matches also went down in the AFCON, where Burkina Faso played a 1-1 draw with Ethiopia, and Cape Verde also played a 1-1 draw with Cameroon. In spite of that result, Cameroon are also through, and that 1-1 draw also enabled Burkina Faso to book a place in the knockout stage. But for Cape Verde and Ethiopia, they have to wait for all the final matches to play to see.
Ethiopia
No, for Ethiopia, they are out of it, but for Cape Verde, maybe they might still have an opportunity of finishing as one of the best losers.
Yeah, Cape Verde have opportunity, but they have to wait for the final round.
Yeah, absolutely. And credit to them, they put up a good fight against Cameroon, scoring a goal, which will be considered as one of the goals of the tournament. I mean, these are the kind of goals you will see in European League. A pass came through and he sold a dummy to the defender and used a back heel, and it was a fantastic goal. So far, I think that's the goal of the tournament.
The goal scored by Cameroon captain Abubakar was a fantastic goal, very classic goal. You can see that goal. The 2 goals coming from the 2 opposite sides were fantastic goals.
Right, in today's fixtures, of course, Malawi will be up against Senegal in their final group game. Zimbabwe will be up against Guinea. Gabon will face Morocco, while Ghana will have another date and a chance to redeem themselves in this Nations Cup against Comoros. Ghana, this has been like one of their worst performances in an AFCON in recent times. Ghanaians, their fans, everybody in the country is not happy. Some have referred to this team as the worst Ghanaian team at the AFCON.
Let's talk one of the Ghanaian legends says that the mistake the Ghanaian made was to bring back their coach who led them to the 2010 World Cup. Remember the coach that led them to the Zambia that led them to the World Cup when they made the quarterfinal. Well, the coach is at the age of 65 now. They recall and bring him, and unfortunately, it shows that he's
out of ideas.
Football.
It's just like when Bonprejo was trying to. It's like that. He would have been a disaster.
They were living on the past
glory. Yeah.
So football is dynamic. It keeps changing every day. For this, I was discussing. I was discussing what they call it. This idea, the dribbling skill we normally see during the era of Diego Costa, Ronaldinho, you don't see in among the players today. Not that the present players are not good at dribbling. It's because the modern day of football is about kicking and move. So there's nobody have a time to stand and try to dribble everybody to get it. It's about kicking the ball and move forward. So then football people not kicking every day. So living on the past glory with us, and it's clearly show that it's affecting the Ghanaian. So just like they have to come against Comoros, isn't it? So and Comoros has been a point dancer in this competition. So I think they will be able to give a 3 points to Ghana. Maybe that could have aided Ghana to progress to the next one. If not, Ghana so far their performance in this competition is quite disappointing.
Keep an eye on that one, and we'll give you what transpired and what in our episode tomorrow. And away from that and onto basketball before we leave, where FIBA have finally delisted Nigeria from participating in this year's Basketball African League. They made that known in a statement addressed to Musa Kida, stating that Rivers Hoopers cannot participate in this year's final round. And the reason they give for this is Nigeria do not have a functioning league. We spoke so much in this program against the Super 8 that they called the league. We said that is not a league. And FIBA has come out to say, hey guys, you don't have anything to present in this lucrative Basketball African League. And of course, this has not even gone down well with the Ministry of Youth and Sport in Rivers State, who, after all of the investment in Rivers Hoopers, we call the Rivers Hoopers at this point in time is one of the best basketball teams in Nigeria. This would have been their second time of representing Nigeria at this lucrative league, but they don't even have the opportunity of representing. No fault of theirs, but because of the crisis in the Basketball Federation. We've spoken about this several times on this show. They say when two elephants fight, the grass suffer. And now we are seeing some of the fallout of this prolonged crisis in the MBBF.
I have a different view about this scenario, and I'm not happy the way FIBA is trying to play into the local politics of national federations. The idea, the tenure of any federation is 4 months. It's 4 years. FIFA, I think the crisis engulfing the Nigerian basketball. I think if the games to be shared around, FIFA has 50% of the game, even 55% of the players. In 2017, we had a parallel election. FIFA in the old wisdom came out categorically. The statements everywhere. You can still find it anywhere to go and go. The statements everywhere. That the two elections that produced Kida and the other election that produced Tijanko, none of the election made their status. And they start as sure 2 elections start null and out. And that recommended that another election will be held. So strictly under supervision of the FIBA.
So why was Kida parading himself as president and FIBA came out to do nothing against
that is what I'm telling you, that FIBA's contributed to this problem. But FIBA and that issue they started to deal with. Started to come to Gallon, the Gallon under the then minister of Youth was tailored towards Kida. Because Kida was his candidate. He was not that brought Kida into this situation. He was giving the government support to that. FIBA started to deal with the operate with the Kida. Forgetting even the problem with Kida, people inside we are going to hold the election, but people with this decline instead of to come out hard like FIFA normally does. Refuse to come out with the job. Okay, coming to this so far that you just mentioned. They tell if let's assume so you agree with the Kida decision, but Kida tenure has expired. The 4 years has expired. So why are you still writing a letter to Kida? And at the same time, Kida should come and bring that letter in a quiet time, let people see in the handwriting. This idea of Nigerian always playing the policy too big selfish to throw the whole country into it. But I'm not blaming the authorities, because the authorities are not doing what they're supposed to do. The authorities are each individual cannot put the country to ransom.
But that's a very sad situation.
Very sad situation. Very dark color in our basketball development, and that's what keep on. People should learn to understand to move away, to move on when the time is off. But Nigeria basket, we're not the only one in Nigeria basket. What more do you insist that you want to move the basketball for? People were there before you. And if the stakeholders, those that are big, they say they don't want you. Why do you insist that you must impose yourself on the people?
It's a terrible situation, really, because Rivers Hoopers, after preparing, hoping that they are going to participate once again.
Let you know, even just as I say feedback, I think there's a lot. If I'm not, there's a lot of water passing under the bridge. I see we Mokihan in this letter, because even the secretary of the federation, the secretary of the why are you saying that the secretary they say everybody have not communicated already, but the secretary of the federation communicating in the written and written FIBA when the organizer the Super 8 the FIBA was taking along with all the communication between NBBO secretary and the FIBA, only to come out and say now because there's smoking hand, they say no, they didn't hear anything. What kind of rubbish? What kind of nonsense is this?
Well, then we'll keep an eye on that one. The drama in FIBA is an unending one, and we'll keep you updated with what will keep transpiring in that federation. Away from that, before we leave the studio, where Lewandowski has retained the Best FIFA Men's Player of the Year award. He did that by beating Lionel Messi and Mo Salah once again. This is the second year running he'll be winning that award. And also the Best Goalkeeper prize went to Chelsea's Edouard Mendy. This incidentally will be the first time an African goalkeeper will be winning this prestigious award. So quickly,
Well, congratulations to Lewandowski. But one thing I've discovered is like the grammar that always normally go with the FIFA World Player is no more there. And I think FIFA should be able to understand and know to have to come and to put their house in order. The ideas of having the Ballon d'Or, now Messi won the Ballon d'Or as the best player, and now have Lewandowski winning the FIFA World Best Player. Ordinarily, FIFA World also obliged to be the ultimate. So FIFA should know how to come in on how to insist the French regime to come down with the Ballon d'Or. Because this idea it used to be a one. If the partnership can work, if you bring back the partnership, so we can have one best player of the year. Not you have one Ballon d'Or. If that as the best player, and have another FIFA best player as that as the best player, but not as the best player of the year. So meanwhile, congratulations to Lewandowski, and also congratulations to one of our own African brothers, Mehdi of Chelsea, who has been the best goalkeeper of the year. That is congratulations. I think it's the first time an African person will be addressed as the best goalkeeper or as the best goalkeeper in the world. So congratulations.
Viewers, it's nice bringing this program to you. Keep a date for us tomorrow again. Don't forget that a couple of matches, I think matches will go down also in AFCON today. Malawi, Senegal, Zimbabwe, Guinea, Gabon, Morocco, and Ghana, Comoros. We'll bring all of that result to you. And don't forget that tomorrow the Super Eagles will also be in action against Burkina Faso. Salifu, once again, thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you, sir.
Until we come your way tomorrow again with another episode of Sports Orbit, I've been your host, Afa Chowan. Bye-bye from here.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.